Hey everybody, welcome back. Two more wheel action. You know the drill. Let's see what we get. Last time we had US 1980 Marines, which was yeah, not the best, not the best. We could have gotten CSSRs. Okay, we got the checks. We got the checks. Let's see what we had last time. I don't. Was it airborne? I think you might have gotten airborne. I think I was even I was even streaming that if I remember correctly. I had a match on held it in very small place. It was not a very good. It was not a very good game we had. We lost for sure. But if we get airborne, we will roll again. Is this up? It's not on screen. There you go. Yes. It was a close one, but we're not out of the woods just yet. Oh, hold on. No, this doesn't count. I messed up. I messed up. The weights are wrong. It's supposed to be like this. Okay, I'm sorry, that's on me. I said it before it was obvious what we'd get. Okay, here we go. Cat B. Oh no. Well, you know what? Maybe I should have taken the. Oh, well, it's on me. I didn't now I wish I would have just rolled with it, and maybe nobody would have noticed. But it is what it is. That I think that's wait, hold on. How is it? How do I call this? Let's just copy it from here. So, wait, did I? Oh, did I? No, I think I named everything correctly. Did I add season 2 every time? Here, this is wrong. Oh no, hold on, this wasn't from RNG. No, maybe I did everything right. Okay. I wasn't sure if I added the change the 2 to the 1 to the 2 every single time. All right, well. Yeah. Cat, even Cat B probably would have been bad, but let's see. They have some good stuff. It's not all doom and gloom, but oh, I got the flag wrong. Oh, is the flag just? Oh, the flag is probably the code is probably just ZZ. Did I do things correctly? Yeah, no, I did. Okay. Well, no MI17. I'm not sure if we need that many of these 64As, so I think we can afford to use our infantry CV here. I'm gonna run the T55. La Caparota, even the M25. Okay, that's a pretty solid card. Well, I'm not sure if I want to. I'm unsure if I want to up it. BMP1s, they're not too great. Although we get the Conquerors BMP1, that might be worth. There's some decent stuff in here, man. Wizard Kari are also pretty solid. Like this isn't that bad. Conquerors infantry. The Czechs got some really solid stuff here, man. What are you cooking? I think I want to down with those. Do I want to stay with the BMP1 that has Conquerors? It's not that horrible, all things considered. I think I don't want to up it those though. We said Kari, I think we can afford to up it. So same with Storelsi. Maybe I don't want Salosnici. I don't think I have the type of unit that really benefits it, and Motostrelsi are probably better in this scenario because we don't really have the like super heavies, etc., to make use of them. So I think our spam being a bit being somewhat capable, I think in this case is warranted. 5-pointer or wheels? I think I go for the wheels, especially because it's like 25 versus 30. I think definitely wheels make sense. Dana or 2S1? I think I'm a fan of the 2S1. Strat M is a surprisingly solid AA unit. Coup M isn't amazing, but it's actually not that horrible. We don't get a mortar. Praga I don't like. Around 70 with heat. You know what? Sure, why not? We have the activation points. I'm thinking. Not a fan of the Praga. Let's go with this in case we really want something on wheels. It's not amazing with only 4 shots, but it's also really cheap, right? The 2S1 should be somewhat okay for smoke. Go hardened. The M's. Vitra, I got the accuracy buff to 40%. We don't get the MI2 in here, okay. I think a car of those in the hind wouldn't be too bad. We get this hind as well, though, so it's not like this is the only way for us to get the hind. I think it's still okay to take those because they're pretty cheap with this and fast enough. We want something like this, maybe. Even though they have only RPG 75, they're still pretty solid in town fights, though. I'm not sure if I need that many Vitras anyway. They're not that great still. No stabilizer and lack of range and all that with only 1 front armor. They're not amazing. Let's take a card of these as well. Just so we have some more capable recon fighting vehicles. Concourse truck isn't bad, sure. I'm not a fan of those, but we don't really have anything better. MiG-23, do we get the... We don't get the ML. Unfortunate. Albatross is actually surprisingly good Helo Hunter. Seed. I'll be honest, all things considered, this deck isn't that bad. I think I actually want the... I think in most scenarios, the Delphin might be better because you can really spam it and use it as meat shields for your planes. But it has literally no oomph, right? 2 11 HE bombs is nothing. In this case, we don't have great planes to begin with. I think we'd rather have a cheap plane that at least has some oomph, right? It's slow and no survivability, but 2 15 HE bombs can do some damage. In this case, we have some ECM and R60s for helo hunting. But honestly, all things considered, certainly one of the... We still have 5 activation points left. Certainly one of the better Cat C decks, it has to be said. The 55A isn't the worst fire support vehicle, but then again, we have like plenty of other options. Do I want something else? MI4? Maybe there's a situation where I ever want to buy that. Do we have anything good for base defense? No. Nothing else in here. Malyutka vehicle. Recon and support are full. Infantry is full. Logistics. Let's put this in a helicopter and then we can use like a OT-64 CV4 wheels. Right, that should be our deck. Again, all things considered, it's actually kind of okay for a Cat C deck. Like we have Conquer's Infantry, Conquer's IVs, Conquer's BRDM2s. Tier 72Ms, obviously, they're not that great, but in a pinch, they're not like useless, especially in forests. And they still have like solid like mobility stats and fire support stats and all that. Again, not amazing, but they're solid. Planes, again for Cat C, kind of okay. We even get Seed. It's sad that we don't have an ASF with medium range missiles like the MiG-23ML. They didn't realize it wasn't Cat C, which is unfortunate. And our anti-air is pretty solid with the Strela 10M. Not a mortar is not bad. Is bad. Infantry, honestly, is just like relatively speaking, it is probably quite up there compared to other Cat C decks. It has to be said. There's definitely an argument to be made to put these guys in. Watch. No, they do. Yes. I should definitely use those guys with the BVP 1P. I do lose some availability per card, but having some RPG 7Vs around is gonna be very crucial for forest fights against IFVs and such. I think this is very important. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't like that, but could also put them in. This also got a buff. These guys get it short. Let's give it a shot. I haven't used it a whole lot. Let's give this OT-62B a shot. Got this buff from 20 to 40% accuracy. With 2 front armor, it's not that shabby. 2 HE is a bit low, but what can you do? Let's give it a shot, shall we? All right. I think Yeah, we're gonna have like tons of vehicles that have some kind of gun, right? We have two different IFVs with Conkers and heat guns. We have cheap Conkers, ATGMs, we have cheap T-72s, we have Recon T-55s, we have the OT-65A Vitra in the Recon tab, we have this little piece of garbage. Honestly, could be a very interesting match. Let's just hope we don't get absolutely bullied by like a top tier meta deck or something like that, alright? I'll see you in a second once we find a ranked game. We got Doro 90. We got Paddy Field again with the same side even. Okay. Which is good, honestly. I think in this time I like this map. I want to push down borders. I'm not sure, but I definitely have. I think I want to push feeder. Like with our BVP ones and such, we can make use of the Conquerors here, and with the OT-62Bs, we can make use of the Rico's rifles there. Oh, this should be really good, in theory. No, Rick and Halo is a bit annoying, admittedly. Do I want to start with an MR25? I'm not sure. I am unsure. You have good range for your price, though. Let's get some. Just to sit here. Get like one of you and track one. Two, so that's one too many. I only wanted 3 for now. We will have to start with one of you. Recon infantry, of course. Get some those Vitras. Get some you, some of you. Do I want to do it like this? It's very greedy. It's very, very greedy. You know what? Let's get one of these over on the right. They're only 15 points now. Let's stick with 4. Alright, let's be very greedy. I have very little for the left. And I have no helicopters, so it's gonna be pretty late until I actually spot what my opponent is doing in terms of opener. So if we get pushed up here, I'm probably gonna spot it very late, so I'm gonna be very, very sluggish. I'm just gonna hope that my opponent's... that I'm not gonna get pushed up here, right? Whatever our opponent does, just not pushing up here. If that is the case, then I think we have reasonable chances, given our deck. But I think with when you are playing a deck that is as restricted as this, you just have to go for gambles like that in the opener to have a chance, a realistic chance. But I really want to force the fight here if I can, because that's where I can make the most use of my Conquerors. It's definitely the strongest weapon I have in this deck, in my opinion. Lekka Perota are up there as well. But especially on this map, they're not quite as strong. They're obviously really good here defensively, which would be a reasonable argument that's to make and say, okay, let's go push for Boris, right? Put Lekka in here, some Conquerors M in here, another squad there, or something like that, and then focus on Boris. Definitely also a very valid strat. Possibly even a better strat, I'm not sure, right? We have upwitted Visarkari, quite cost efficient, force grinding. But then the possibility of like playing against Soviets with BMPTs and a VTB-90, then we're just dead in the forest fight, I think. Alright, let's try this. Plus, I think this way we can make better use out of like our Conkers our Conkers. Units. Base unit there. Base unit here. These are so slow off-road. Look at the route they're taking. MI2 is German, so probably Eastern Bloc, but who knows? Not the best rate of fire on these things. Need a second one. Okay, okay, this is just mixed red. Okay, is this armored? Oh, this is armored. Ooh, okay, okay, okay. This is well, not the best deck for us to go up against, I think. Those elite tanks are gonna be quite strong. Whoops. At dealing with our Conqueror's vehicles. We will have to outnumber them, I think. Make use of our Strelans. Sorry, Strelans. Conquerors. I made it for a... The ADB, like a Berora, doing a nice job. Side shot, nice. What should it cost? 30 points. You're even cheaper, actually. Get you out of there. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that angle, though. Oh, did I kill one? Nice side shot. That's why you gotta be careful with how you're positioning your stuff. The OT's on the left, going off as well. Let's go. Damn, okay. My goats, man. My goats. Holy. Holy. Shoot, man. I think I actually want to not send you up, even though you're pretty cheap. You don't really have the... With 3 front armor, you can definitely survive a lot of like medium tank shots up front. So I wanna get you up to full HP. They're freaking empty as well, look at those. Okay, have to be careful here though. I have some reinforcements coming up. Move you over as well. Also, just as you want to do, there's some mechanism and stuff in there. It's not too bad just yet. They have horrible optics as well. They do get double tapped, just barely, assuming I hit. I have some AA here. That's an incredibly greedy MI24. What the hell? Oh, did you get critted? Syria? Let's get a double cup. Not the best deck to use a Syria against, but you know, I'm not complaining if you're doing misplays like that. Let's repair these first. Already 90 in there as well. Okay, that's not very good. I have better ATGMs, but I also have no optics. Nice. You have no ammo left. It's bad. Not very nice. Oh, that's okay. Keep reinforcing this sound. Okay, there's 64B. Oh, did I attack move you forward? I'm stupid. Okay, stop, stop, stop. There he is, circling back there. Ow! Oh, oh, it's oh, that's seed. Oh, the double hit would be so fucking funny. Oh, oh, it would have been funny though. Split you up, so if it's spotted, nothing all crazy happens. Get another recon squad in here. That's a set SD. Probably Shanshi spam. You probably just put a Shanshi squad in there. Not having a recon helo is quite annoying though. Because just putting one here would allow me to have a much better flame tank, why not? Idea of what my opponent's trying to do. Place like one in the back there and one here. That is the copter. Get a 10M over here as well. There's still a proletariat quads, double squad in there. These. Okay, don't use up your conquerors, please. Oh, that's transport. Those are from Spezialaufklärer. Okay. Oh, you're still alive. Okay. I guess I hit only one of the 3 shots. Really hope the last one would hit. Yeah, let's use an RM70. Yes, like T64 down there. Let's see what we can do with that, huh? Maybe it's not the only tank he has. That place. Hey, you know what? After you're resupplied, just place you there. It's hopefully close enough to the fob that once you fire, you immediately resupply as well. That way we also have a bit of base defense. EVP. Is that what he uses his, carries his AD gems in? I didn't actually take a closer look at the name of the squad, so I'm not sure if it was the Yugoslavian squad. Gave them a 5 position command and then a shift reverse command back into that forest. I have very little information on what he's doing, and I don't like that. Get like a 4 sec of those. I should regroup. Do this. Get another supply truck on the field. You know what? Let's get one of you in here and one of you back. Yeah, once we immediately got that's the Syria. You're very greedy. Or is that the seed? Could have been the seed. No, that's the Syria. I'll get you a bit back. As soon as you're spotted, right? If I try to reverse, it's reversing through the open, so very hard to reverse. Agents really don't like. I don't know why. Maybe the check on whether to shoot and whether something is in range is like pretty rare, but it seems like A units really don't like shooting when planes are just barely in the max range, right? They didn't even like start aiming. Not sure about the kinematics at stake here. You're a bit late with the smoke. You're gonna get hit a couple of times here, buddy. What's this? MiG-29 bomber. As seat. I don't care. He fucked up. I don't think I killed a single plane, did I? Get a CV. Yeah, not reloaded yet. Yeah, but move you because now you might get artilleried. You're spotted. Oh, hello. Oh, you know what? Sure, whatever. Are you amphibious? You are. Oh, hello. I did not see that coming. Like, literally. That's bad. It's quite bad, in fact. Oh wow, you missed. Oh, surprisingly, only 80% chance. But you died. Oh, the KBVT is going ham, dude. Look at him go. This just as ZSD. Let's use this to check line of sight. Yeah, there's just one guy in there. Let's look for more. It's another helicopter. Oh, one of those is the Salauklerascon, right? Yeah. That's why he can spot me. See, yeah, trying to go for that. Oh, that's a T-72M. Oh, on there. Okay, on the right there. That's what the Syria was going for. All right. I guess it drove like here and there to go into this position. Yes. What the heck? Yeah, let's see if we can kill that BVP. And the specialty can hopefully deal with the anti-gem squads in there. And 9 again. Oh, that's an ASF. It's not a bomber. Get another strat in him just in case. Where's all my supplies? There's one.
Rozumím. Jdeme tam, konec. Jen nám dejte souřadnice. Někdo snad viděl nepřátelský vrtulník?
Actually, I don't want to fire there because it blocks line of sight for me as well, right?
Někdo snad viděl nepřátelský vrtulník? Protivzdušná zde.
What's that there?
Rozpělte se.
Seed, Syria. Seed might be coming as well there, but I'm at 40. I'm at 45 points. Whatever, yeah.
Kapitán a posádka vás vítají na palubě.
Oh,
Máme potíže.
that's unfortunate. You just fired, huh? Get another one. Oh, better. Okay. No. Were you trying to mortar my Strela there? That's just cringe, dude. Stuck in the mud, you love to see it.
Domluvíte se mnou? Transportní
Actually get repairs first for those Leka.
Říkají nám Stalinovci, ale my jsme spíš přes Čajkovského.
Mostly just keep him bogged down there with the cluster. Make it annoying for him to move up. I don't think I hit anything there. But whatever.
Říkají nám Stalinovci,
Oh, something happening there. There's still a peon PSV in there, you know what? Maybe I should fire in there.
Hadu Caskavé, val! Něco pro nás, pane?
Maybe he's giving up to push up here now. Copium. TO-55 died there.
My jim to natankujeme, pane.
Oh, you got hit, bitch. Mechanic Savannah? I didn't catch that, what it actually was.
Říkají nám Stalinovci,
Didn't even check for hit markers here at all.
Čajkovského.
No, there was something. Oh, it was a peon PSV. Would you look at that? Tunguska M. Are we driving in there? Okay.
Máte rád baletní hudbu, pane? Připraveni k palbě, pane.
Just wait a bit and maybe get like a triple salvo in there
Poslouchám, pane.
for the next time. Get some new Kari for the forest here against whatever infantry he has there. Give you some ammo. At least some Tarasnica shots. It's not a lot though.
Proč mám pocit, že se chystáte riskovat naše životy?
Those RM70s surely are eating supplies, so possibly. I changed my name since last time.
Čekám na rozkazy, pane. Ano, pane.
Recycle Mikola. You guys better know that meme. Just yesterday I was talking to someone who hasn't heard of that before, that meme. I was so shocked.
Ale my jsme spíš přes Čajkovského. Máte rád baletní hudbu, pane? Nové rozkazy, pane?
Oh, is that a Tunguska? It is. Let's go. Yeah, it was just Merani Savannah. Should be no problem getting rid of them, especially when he accidentally told them to move through the open, which you want to avoid, obviously. Well, I hope it's obvious. Actually, you can move. With the OT64s, should be no issue getting rid of those. Not up here on PSV. I wonder what happened to the first one.
Rakety připraveny.
Behind, Spezialaufklärer.
Máme další přesun. Veď mě, následuj mě, nebo mi jdi z cesty.
Okay, interesting position for the hind. So, let's get some Albatros spam going, huh? You killed the Tunguska. I have no idea what else is there in terms of A, so... It's just 3 of those to hopefully deal with the PNPSV and the other one just randomly. Rough ground, so it's gonna be slowed if he tries to retreat. Oh, wow, he's not even retreating. I was like aiming slightly behind the tank in case, you know, it's reversing. Oh, it is. That's still not best. Well, we know where the CV presumably isn't. We know where it presumably isn't, so we don't know where it is. Oh boy. This is why you want line of sight down there, by the way. Like, perfect example. But it can also really backfire. Unless, of course, the Conquerors misses.
Zahrajeme jim koncert, že na to jen tak nezapomenou. Přesunujeme se.
Okay, what's this? It's the Syria.
Něco pro nás, pane? Anděla strážného? Kapitán a posádka vás vítají na palubě. Potřebuje někdo anděla strážného?
What did you kill? Oh, my Strela. That's bad.
Potřebuje někdo anděla strážného?
I didn't even hit this. Or maybe I did. Don't think I did though. They're not even this calm, right? So I don't think either of them got hit. Oh, you're still circling. That's not great. Right, that's Proletariat just passed my Misakari, whatever. Undercapped. And that's not very smart of you, though. Side shot. Not a side shot. Very brave Calo T62Bs. Oh my god. At least one of them died. Okay, let's see. Let's move in with... Move just a bit up. There's still like a ATGM squad or something there. Oh, you hit once, but you're out of ammo now. It can't be an infantry CV, right? So I'm pretty sure we would have spotted it if it was there, but... Who knows? Then again, the hind is like hovering there, so maybe it's trying to protect the CV. Oh, there was something shooting me. Well, proper AA. Huh? Spotted.
Střely v palebné pozici, pan.
Well, maybe we killed the CV though. Maybe we did. A chance. Let's see what we can do with you. If you can kill the CV here. Chances are though that it's actually like an armed. Okay, that's the T-64B. Oh, I want to move the walls there. Excuse me.
Jsem samé ucho.
Nice. Crit even.
Četa nastoupena a připravena.
You have poor optics, okay.
Bez vás byste byli slepí.
Let's just move up with you, screw that. Screw waiting.
Nebezpečno.
Oh, don't counter battery me.
Začíná to být nebezpečno.
Oh, out of ammo, no! Wait, where should I even arm 70 now? I see like one tank. Come on. Okay, you hit. Okay. Surely we can finish this off.
Pane, na světě jsou dva druhy lidí.
Oh boy, careful.
Vaše rozkazy, pane. Rakety připraveny.
Move in case we're getting counter batteried.
Co pro vás můžeme tam dělat, pane? Koho máme převést?
That's just rude. Whatever. Ah, let's go.
Provedena, připravena.
Oh, one shot, or no shot, I guess. See, this is what I don't understand. If it's like, it has to actually be like within a certain, like within 10% or something of the maximum range. I don't know why, what's going on there. Maybe it was to, like, maybe there was an issue with the aim time in earlier stages of the game, because now they have virtually no aim time, radar AA that is, right? So maybe to reduce or to not have AA constantly like aim at stuff that is just barely at max range and then flying out again. Oh boy, this is why you don't use cheap CVs. This is why you don't use... Oh man, never punished for now. Oh, you're getting sideshot by ATGMs, that's not good.
Chcete svést? Koho máme převést?
Oh, I'm out of shizzle.
Je-li nepřítel na dostřel,
Nice.
jsme na dostřel i my. Máte pro mě.
Splitting up so mortars don't just bully you to death.
Pochodová formace, hýbaj!
I believe in you, RM70s. Oh, that's perfect. That's why you don't use Jeep CVs. Got him. Got him.
Připraveny. Jedna pozice, teď.
Although, if he had seen coming, he definitely had the time to move out of the way, right? This is the Yugo CV with 120 km off-road speed. Definitely, and you know, with no force to this side, obviously, right? Moving in either direction, I'm pretty sure would have given him at least a decent chance of survival, depending on, you know, when you decide to move, and of course, you know, still a bit of RNG where the stuff lands, right? Like apparently here and there and here nothing landed, right? So,
Proč mám pocit, že se chystá
yeah,
vystupovat na
certainly no guarantee that it would have survived. And of course, admittedly, right, I've said this before, in certain decks, and red armored is one, it still makes sense to use cheap CVs, and I use them myself as well, right? You don't have the activation points to put in 3 cards of CVs, so if you want a good amount of CVs, you, in that scenario, would have to use a cheap CV. And plus, this is like the one of the most survivable cheap CVs because of its off-road speed. So in this case, I'm not really like, oh, why you use a GPCB, you idiot, right? I think in this deck it's very valid. Uh, it's very valid to use GPCB, especially this one. Let's go. I killed the. No, you never fired. It's a lady gem in there. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I killed the MiG-29? No, that's a SU-22. Was it a Syria? I think that's the Seed plane, the East German one. I think the Syria has like a white livery. Like the Polish MiG. I guess not really white, but... you're supposed to move out as well. Oh, my planes! Let's go! Oof, one shot. It's stunned, wow. You actually got stunned at that range, that's crazy. There was like a good amount of distance between, but I killed you. I killed the hook. Oh, I hit it though. I hit it. I hit it. I saw the hit marker. All right. Those T80 man, that was just sad. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Sometimes it's just very hard to actually notice you're getting shot at by recoilless rifles, right? So that one, oof. Arm 70s were pretty solid. Stuff like Arm 70, the problem with them compared to like, so let's say LAR 160 for example, is for one the aim time. Right? LAR 160 has a pretty short aim time. But in general, cluster and the rest like that, obviously it's like the map and matchup and play style to get use out of, right? And sometimes it's also just, I was pretty much, yeah, I do. It was, you still gotta be like ahead in terms of KD and such to afford to buy one sometimes, right? Because if you don't get value out of it pretty fast, then it's like 100 points, it's not doing anything for a while. So value doesn't always have to mean actual kills, right? Sometimes it's hard to judge a value when what it does is deny an attack or a push for a while because the opponent was scared to drive into it, and that buying you time is sometimes also very much worth it. Let's say my 2 is killed. But those like a Perota going in. Oh my god. I'll get like what, A10, Prowler, Kernas. There's some cheesy stuff in there for sure. OT62Bs were okay. Don't think they were fancy, but wait, what? When did this happen? Oh, that was when I fast moved them onto the right, on the right one pointer, huh? I didn't even notice that. That's funny. That's funny. With the OT62Bs, they're okay, right? I think they're fine for 10 points, right? You get the 2 armor, you get acceptable speed, you get them with 10-point infantry. OT, oh, I guess I never bought any more than the 4 I had in the opener. But like Caparota were the heroes here, but the PvP 1P killed the T64B. Yeah. Conquerors is still Conquerors, right? It's not like ultra fancy, but it's like budget and yet still a threat to anything but is super heavy up front. And even if it's deals only damage one damage to a super heavy up front, right? You can still hit side armor and such, right? It has good range, acceptable speed, decent accuracy. For the price, can't really complain. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.